Welcome to all the classic car enthusiasts. It's Sunday night, obviously. I didn't do any videos while Nigel was here because he wasn't too keen to be on the camera. But the questions that you've put to me, and if you've got any more, I put some to him, and if there is any more I can put it to him on an email. So if you still want to write in, and the ones I already have, I'll do tomorrow. Yeah, so on the Mini side, unfortunately, I've been able to get hold of Max or get him to pick up. I've called him several times, left him messages, everything. So I take it from his silence that the engine isn't ready for the Cooper. But hopefully he'll have it sorted this week, and might keep calling him constantly and not picking up might remind him to get on with it. Anyway, it is what it is. There's not much I can do about it. But I'll show you what we've been up to with the E-Type. These are the air boxes off it. One, I've had to take the part that was supposedly repaired. It wasn't repaired, but it was a mess. And I'll pick the camera up and I'll show you why I've unpicked them all. A lot of work to take these air boxes off, but I'll pick the camera up and I'll show you. Just for people watching in, I've had lots of comments and emails and things about this board at the back here and why I have it, what the colours mean. And what it is I have something like 60 or 80 drawers, and you know, we're not using them all the time. Some we use constantly. So the idea is that the red and the yellow is all the drawers with garden stuff in it. The purple and the green is safety. I'll take it over and I'll show you over quickly what it is. And then, for instance, all the cutting gear is in purple, electrical in brown, and so on and so forth. So it's when everybody else is in here with me and myself, if we're not using some of the drawers regularly, I forget where they are. So I just look up there and I can see what's in them, and I know what number. That's why they're numbered 1 to 5, all of them. So you might think it's a bit strange, but that's the theory behind it, and it seems to work. So anyway, I'll pick the camera up and I'll show you what we're up to. So you can see here I unpicked this box. I've cut this piece off. This is the piece that was manipulated. It's a little flatter than it was, but it's not perfect yet, but it's better here. You can see how bad it is inside. If Nigel's watching in, you know, we had to take that out. It needs. These are working still okay, these captive nuts, but you can see how bad it is, and you couldn't spray over that. And it was badly damaged anyway. This is not flat enough, but we're going to sandblast it first. But it's a lot of work, you can imagine picking all that out. This is what I'm doing just now. This side is already out. Oh, sorry, this side is already out, you can see. And the best way with this, if you're doing this kind of work, because this is obviously a mess at this end, the best way to do it, if you can see the spot welds, for instance here, you can see where some of the spot welds are. They're fairly obvious, and they're terrible when they've been double tapped. Somebody's gone next to them, you know, probably a new guy. You can see the obvious ones. If you're having problems, just use a light screwdriver, maybe not even one as thick as that, and just bring it up to them. What it'll do is it'll bow it, and you can see then. And not only that, it gives you like a centre to go on the drill. So if you're having bother getting these old ones off. Okay, let's go onto the Jag. So you can see the tunnels in. These are just ready to fit up. You can see all the new box sections made up. All the gussets are all done, and then they would simply just fit on there. You can see how nice they're going to be. You can see the whole side of the car is out now because we have to rebuild the whole internal structure of it. It was quite a mess in there. So he's fabricated all that, and it'll be in tomorrow probably. And you can see on this side the same situation. This won't meet up because this plate's on the edges now, which we'll take off, and you can see it'll all weld into that corner. But obviously there's parts to be repaired there. All this top has to come out. You can see that the gearbox tunnel fits nice. It's not in yet, but it's perfectly in line, so that's good news. You can see it's got all new edging on it there. We've got to do a little bit of fab work here. This has got a new bottom in it. All this was rotten. This is all has to be finished off yet. and then these will be cut right across here, and there'll be new legs going in either side, which are them. There's the new legs, and as you can see there's no bonnet on the jig, and that's because it's here. Nothing was attached to it. The whole, all these are meant to be Sikaflexed on here, these angles, and they were basically tack welded on. You can see where they were welded on here and here. So how we rebuild it is with the jig. We'll put the air boxes back on here, and then lay the centre part of the bonnet on it, and then we get the lines for it, and then we can Sikaflex it. But you can see it's in fairly poor shape. All this needs to be repaired.